Magic is not difficult. Here's a card trick that proves that. You have somebody pick a card, in this case, let's say they pick this one, and they could even shuffle it into the deck. They mix the deck themselves, they shuffle. The cards are then taken and placed in your pocket or theirs. In this case, I'm gonna empty out my pocket. Whoops, my sponge dong is in here. How did that sneak in there? But you make sure your pocket's empty. Whoa, it's my backup sponge dong. How did that get in there? My bad, this is embarrassing. But you take the deck of cards that they mixed and you place it in your pocket. Oh, whoops, my bad. That's my backup to the backup sponge dong. Well, the deck is placed in your pocket and you have them name any number they want. Let's say they name 7. You go, all right, so that's 1, that's 2, that's 3, that's 4, that's 5, that's 6, that's 7, that's what you wanted 7, right? And of course the participant's gonna go, yeah. You have them name their card. They're gonna say, I thought of the 6 of hearts. And you go, that's exactly what I thought. You mixed the deck, didn't you? Easy peasy, my friends. Easy peasy. You really don't have to work hard for card tricks, but yet people do for no reason. This trick is, of course, from Royal Road to Card Magic, which shows you that it's some basic level virginity. Now, if you want advanced level virginity, I suggest to check out the PigCake Magic Academy. Over 1,400 videos going over card stuff, coin stuff. You get a free trial if you use the link in the description section below. And while you're at it, you can check out my brand new set of lecture notes. I just put them out. They're great. It has some moves, ideas, routines, some essays, some thoughts. That's also linked below. So first thing you're gonna have to do is to crimp a playing card. It's very easily done. You're gonna have the participant call stop anywhere they want. Let's say they call stop over here. As they're looking at the card, all I'm gonna do is as follows. I'm gonna use my left thumb to take this corner and bend it upwards. You see what that does is that actually places a noticeable bend in the card. But from the front, you can't see anything. Right now I'm bending the card, but nothing could be seen from the front. The card's being bent like my uncle does to me. Now this is exaggerated just for the sake of explanation, but now at this point, you can close up the deck, you could hand them the deck, they can mix it, they could shuffle it, they could do whatever they want. And when you take the deck back, all you're gonna look for is a nice little bend in the cards. Or in this case, a very fat bend in the cards. But what that bend allows you to do is just simply lift up at the cards, lifting all the ones above that card, and cut them to the bottom as you're talking to the participant. Even though they shuffled, they mixed, you're just cutting the cards casually, and guess what? That brings their card to the top of the deck. Now at this point, all you're gonna do is take the cards and place them in your pocket or their pocket if you're feeling a little bit zesty. Hoocha! 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 And this is all you're doing. All you're doing is taking cards from the back. Whatever number they name, let's say it happens to be 5, you're just taking cards from the back until you get to 5. Now once you get to 5, you're going to pretend like you're going to keep going. However, you're going to take the card from the top. It's an attitude thing. So if you're counting to 5, in this case that'd be 1, that's be 2, that's 3, I'm getting these from the bottom, that's 4, that's 5 I get from the top, 6, I pretend to pull out a card, but I go, you said 5, didn't you? Okay, well in this case, you remember you shuffled the deck, you could have named any number you wanted. Do you happen to remember the card you picked? Well, what a coinky dink that happens to be the exact card at the number that you name. Now, because the cards are going in your pocket, you're more than welcome to switch it for another deck in the same pocket. You don't necessarily have to show that pocket empty to the participant. You could use it to switch a deck. If you know how to force a card on a participant, you could have them force the card. The rest of the cards could be blank, and now you have the trick where not only is the card at the location, but all the cards don't exist. They're all blank. Now, of course, you're gonna have to watch out when the participant is shuffling the deck to make sure that they don't drop any cards accidentally and prematurely show the fact that they're blank. But it's a nice idea to have if you want to do this with a blank deck finish. If you are King Virgin and you happen to be using an Omni deck, this is a great chance to ring it in. You have it in your pocket, you do the whole trick, and now you just reach into your pocket, take out one card and the Omni deck, and you're ready to go. You could blow some minds and some loads with your Omni deck finish. Hi. So it's just one fun trick, but as you can see, you could take it and put it in whatever direction you want. Of course, I urge you to check out all the links that I've mentioned below. The PigCake Magic Academy. It's how I could keep making these videos for you guys and still have a place. And also that brand new ebook, if you want to call it that, the set of lecture notes is going to be the first of many. And I think it's a nice compendium of good ideas, especially that last one called Vital Signs, which I think it's a wonderful little one-ahead bit where everything works out well. The structure of the trick, I think, is absolutely perfect. And it's probably one of my favorite mentalist items of all time. Some advice at the end of the video. I carry these around. I've mentioned this many times before. I like to carry these. These are little vials of cologne. They're mini spray bottles. I believe these are 2 milliliter bottles. Sorry. milliliter bottles, and you could just touch up on cologne anytime you want. Now, here's the thing that I've learned about this. You got to really manage the strength of the cologne. So, for example, if it's something like this, which is Club de Nuit Intense Man, which is supposed to be a dupe of Creed Aventus, this is a 2-sprayer. You spray this twice, and anyone within a 10-mile vicinity is going to go, whoa, I could smell you. So you don't really need to touch it up as much as you would something like, for example, this right here, which is maybe Porto Neroli. This is a dupe of Tom Ford's Neroli Portofino, and this is a more light scent. This is something that you might want to touch up every once in a while and isn't going to be nuclear. So a good little tip is if you don't want to smell like a troglodyte and you want to carry your cologne on you, be mindful of the strength of the cologne.
I see you again, when 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 I see you again.